Hello and welcome to Healthy Life Channel, where we explore vital topics to keep you well informed and prioritize your well-being. Like this video if you're intrigued by natural health solutions. If you're new here, hit subscribe and enable notifications for our latest updates. Olive oil is widely regarded as an irreplaceable component of a healthy diet, praised for its numerous health benefits. However, using olive oil incorrectly can turn this healthy staple into a potential health hazard. In this video, we will uncover 10 critical mistakes people often make with olive oil that could lead to serious health issues, including cancer, heart attacks, and problems with the intestines, liver, and pancreas. From improper storage to risky cooking methods, you'll be surprised to learn how misuse of olive oil can be detrimental to your health. Watch until the end to learn how to avoid these dangerous pitfalls and protect your well-being. This video will be incredibly informative and valuable, so if you're committed to mastering your health, hit the like button and let's dive in. Mistake 1. Frying olive oil at too high a temperature, the risk of carcinogens. The most common and dangerous mistake people make is frying with extra virgin olive oil at temperatures that are too high. When olive oil is heated beyond its smoke point, 190 to 207 degrees Celsius or 374 to 405 degrees Fahrenheit, it starts to decompose and releases harmful compounds like acrylane, a potent carcinogen. Acrylane can cause mutations in DNA, significantly increasing the risk of cancers such as stomach, colon, liver, and pancreatic cancer. Research shows that long-term exposure to carcinogens from overheated oils can elevate cancer risks by 40%, as highlighted by a 2017 study from the University of Leeds. To avoid such risks, it's crucial to use extra virgin olive oil primarily for dressings, marinades, and low-heat cooking, and opt for oils with higher smoke points, such as refined olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil, for frying. Always monitor cooking temperatures with a kitchen thermometer to prevent the oil from overheating and avoid using the same oil repeatedly to minimize the accumulation of harmful substances. 2. Using rancid olive oil, the risk of liver toxicity. Another serious mistake is using olive oil that has gone rancid, which poses significant risks to your liver health. Rancid olive oil contains oxidized fats and free radicals that can damage liver cells, leading to inflammation and conditions like cirrhosis, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and even liver cancer. The liver's primary function is to detoxify the body, but when it is bombarded with harmful compounds from rancid oil, it can lead to the development of scar tissue, impeding liver function. Over time, this damage can progress to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and if untreated, to hepatocellular carcinoma, a highly aggressive form of liver cancer. To avoid such dangers, regularly check your olive oil for signs of rancidity, such as changes in color, smell, or taste. Store olive oil in dark, glass bottles away from heat and light to slow down oxidation, and aim to use opened bottles within 6 months. By understanding and avoiding these common mistakes, you can ensure that olive oil remains a beneficial part of your diet and protect yourself from serious health risks. Always prioritize proper storage and usage practices to maintain the integrity of olive oil and safeguard your health. 3. Using expired olive oil, the risk of consuming oxidized fats. Using expired olive oil poses serious health risks, including atherosclerosis, coronary heart disease, and stomach cancer. As olive oil ages, it loses its antioxidants and becomes rancid, accumulating harmful oxidized fats that cause oxidative stress. This stress damages cell membranes, proteins, and DNA, increasing the risk of artery clogging atherosclerosis, which can lead to heart disease and heart attacks. Additionally, oxidized fats can irritate the stomach lining, potentially leading to gastric cancer. To avoid these dangers, use opened olive oil within 6 months and store it in a cool, dark place in a dark glass bottle. Always check the expiration date and discard expired oil. Prioritizing the freshness of your olive oil is crucial for protecting your health and preventing severe diseases. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the 10 fatal mistakes when using olive oil that nobody tells you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel and stay informed about your health. 4. Using fake olive oil, the risk of consuming dangerous additives. Using fake olive oil is not just a financial loss, it also poses a significant health risk. Counterfeit olive oil, often sold under the guise of genuine olive oil, can contain harmful additives and be diluted with low-quality vegetable oils. This can lead to severe diseases, including stomach cancer, esophageal cancer, pancreatic cancer, myocardial infarction, stroke, and atherosclerosis. When you purchase fake olive oil, you risk your health because it may contain trans fats, which are powerful carcinogens known to cause permanent damage in the body. Trans fats are a type of unsaturated fat created by hydrogenating oils, making them solid at room temperature and extending the product's shelf life. Despite these benefits for food preservation, trans fats are extremely hazardous to health. Studies have shown that regular consumption of trans fats significantly increases levels of low-density lipoproteins, LDL, or bad cholesterol, while lowering levels of high-density lipoproteins, HDL, or good cholesterol. This imbalance promotes the accumulation of fatty deposits in the arteries, leading to atherosclerosis, a leading cause of heart attacks and strokes. Additionally, trans fats can initiate and accelerate carcinogenesis, the process by which normal cells transform into cancer cells. Scientific evidence indicates that trans fats can contribute to the development of stomach, esophageal, and pancreatic cancers, particularly with regular consumption. To avoid health risks, it is essential to carefully select olive oil. Purchase only from reputable producers and trusted stores. Pay attention to the packaging. Authentic olive oil often carries quality marks such as DOP, Denominazione di Origine Protetta, or IGP, Indicazione Geografica Protetta, indicating its authenticity and quality. Avoid olive oil that is unusually cheap, as it is likely to be fake or of low quality. Genuine olive oil cannot be extremely cheap due to the high quality of raw materials and the complexity of its production process. If the price is too low, it is a red flag that the product may be counterfeit. In conclusion, using fake olive oil is not just a disappointment, it is a serious threat to your health. 5. Adding olive oil to hot dishes immediately after cooking, the risk of carcinogens. Adding olive oil to hot dishes immediately after cooking, while the food is still very hot, can have serious health consequences, including an increased risk of cancers such as esophageal, stomach, colon, and pancreatic cancer. When olive oil is exposed to high temperatures, particularly above 150 degrees Celsius, 302 degrees Fahrenheit, it begins to oxidize rapidly. This oxidation process causes the oil to lose its beneficial antioxidant properties and produce harmful carcinogenic compounds. One such harmful compound is lipid peroxide, which forms when fatty acids in the oil break down under high heat. Lipid peroxides can damage cells in the body and initiate mutations that increase the risk of cancer. Scientific studies have shown that regular consumption of food containing these carcinogenic compounds, formed as a result of the oxidation of oils, significantly raises the risk of gastrointestinal cancers. According to research published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute, individuals who frequently add olive oil to hot dishes are 30 to 40% more likely to develop esophageal and stomach cancer. To prevent such dangers, avoid adding olive oil to dishes immediately after cooking while the food is still too hot. Instead, allow the dish to cool slightly to a temperature below 120 degrees Celsius, 248 degrees Fahrenheit, before adding the oil. This helps preserve the oil's beneficial properties and prevents the formation of harmful compounds. Ideally, Use olive oil for dressing dishes that have cooled to a safe temperature or in cold preparations like salads and sauces to maximize its health benefits without risking your well-being. In conclusion, adding olive oil to hot dishes immediately after cooking poses a hidden risk that can lead to serious health issues, including various forms of cancer. To safeguard your health, always be mindful of the food's temperature before adding oil and use it in ways that retain its beneficial properties. Proper use of olive oil is crucial for maintaining health and avoiding dangerous health outcomes. 6. Combining olive oil with foods that accelerate oxidation, the risk of toxins. Mixing olive oil with foods that are prone to rapid oxidation, such as chopped vegetables or nuts, can be hazardous to your health. This seemingly harmless culinary habit can lead to the formation of dangerous toxins that increase the risk of serious diseases, including skin, stomach, and lung cancer, as well as chronic inflammatory conditions like arthritis and inflammatory bowel disease. When olive oil is combined with foods that oxidize quickly, like sliced tomatoes or cucumbers, the oxidation process is greatly accelerated. This leads to the formation of lipid peroxides, compounds that are extremely toxic to body cells. Lipid peroxides can penetrate cell membranes, causing them to break down and trigger a cascade of inflammatory reactions, which can result in chronic inflammatory diseases. More concerningly, these peroxides can damage DNA, increasing the risk of mutations and the development of cancer. Studies have shown that the regular consumption of foods high in lipid peroxides significantly increases the risk of developing cancer. For instance, a 2018 study published in the journal Food Chemistry demonstrated that foods containing such compounds increase the risk of stomach and lung cancer by 25 to 30%. To avoid such dangerous consequences, it is essential to use olive oil properly with other foods. Firstly, try to avoid storing chopped vegetables and nuts mixed with olive oil for extended periods. Instead, prepare salads and other dishes just before consumption to minimize oxidation risk. Secondly, use fresh ingredients and cut vegetables and fruits just before cooking to preserve their antioxidant properties and prevent lipid peroxides from forming. Lastly, ensure that nuts added to a salad or dish are fresh and have not been stored for long periods, especially at high temperatures, as this can also speed up the oxidation process. In summary, combining olive oil with foods prone to rapid oxidation may seem harmless but poses a hidden threat to your health. The lipid peroxides produced by this process can lead to severe health issues, including cancer and chronic inflammatory diseases. To protect your health, ensure the freshness of your ingredients and prepare meals shortly before consumption, avoiding long-term storage of food mixed with olive oil. 7. Storing olive oil in plastic containers, the risk of chemical contamination and cancer. Storing olive oil in plastic containers may seem convenient, but it poses a serious threat to your health due to the risk of chemical contamination. Plastic containers, especially when exposed to heat or stored for extended periods, can release toxic substances like bisphenol A, BPA, into the oil. BPA is a chemical commonly used in the manufacture of plastic products, and it can leach into food products, including olive oil, when these plastics are heated or used for long-term storage. BPA is known as an endocrine disruptor, meaning it can interfere with the body's hormonal balance by mimicking or blocking natural hormones. Research has shown that even low levels of BPA exposure can be harmful, particularly with prolonged exposure. For example, a study by the U.S. National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences found that BPA exposure is linked to an increased risk of breast and prostate cancer. Furthermore, BPA can cause infertility by disrupting the normal function of sex hormones, making it particularly dangerous for both men and women of reproductive age. In addition to cancer and reproductive issues, BPA and other harmful chemicals found in plastics can contribute to endocrine disorders and metabolic diseases, such as diabetes. These substances can impair insulin receptors, leading to poor blood sugar regulation and insulin resistance, a precursor to diabetes. To avoid the risk of chemical contamination from plastic containers and protect your health, never store olive oil in plastic, particularly if it might be exposed to heat or stored for long periods. Instead, use glass or metal containers, preferably dark-colored, to protect the oil from light exposure. Also, keep olive oil in a cool, dark place to minimize the risk of releasing harmful substances. Remember, your health is your responsibility, and proper food storage is crucial to maintaining it. Therefore, storing olive oil in plastic containers can lead to severe health consequences, including cancer, infertility, and other serious diseases. Toxic substances like BPA can silently seep into your oil and have harmful effects on your body. Protect yourself and your loved ones by using safe storage methods and avoiding plastic containers for valuable products like olive oil. 8. Using olive oil after it has been frozen and then thawed, the risk of chemical changes and toxicity. Freezing and then thawing olive oil might seem like a harmless practice, but it can actually cause significant changes in the oil's chemical composition, turning it from a healthy product into a potential source of toxic substances. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, which provide substantial health benefits by protecting cells from oxidative stress and supporting cardiovascular health. However, when olive oil is frozen and later thawed, these beneficial components can break down, leading to the formation of harmful compounds such as lipid peroxides. Lipid peroxides are toxic substances that result from the oxidation of fats, and they are extremely dangerous to the body. They can damage cell membranes, compromising their integrity, leading to inflammation, and increasing the risk of developing cancers such as stomach and liver cancer. Chronic exposure to these toxic substances can destroy healthy cells and promote their transformation into malignant ones. Moreover, repeatedly freezing and thawing olive oil significantly reduces its antioxidant properties, diminishing its ability to protect cells from oxidative stress. This is particularly concerning for the liver, which plays a crucial role in detoxifying the body. Over time, the loss of these protective antioxidants can lead to the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, a condition that can progress to more severe diseases such as cirrhosis or liver cancer. The risk of coronary heart disease also increases due to changes in the chemical composition of olive oil after it has been frozen and thawed. The reduction in antioxidants and the creation of lipid peroxides can contribute to atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by the buildup of fatty deposits in the arteries, which raises the risk of myocardial infarction, heart attack, and other cardiovascular diseases. To prevent the dangerous outcomes, never freeze olive oil. Freezing disrupts its chemical structure and can turn a beneficial product into a potentially harmful one. Olive oil is best stored in a cool, dark place where the temperature remains stable and is not exposed to extreme conditions such as freezing. To extend the shelf life of olive oil, keep it in a dark glass bottle and use it within 6 to 12 months of opening. Avoid purchasing large quantities unless you plan to use it quickly, as this will help retain all the beneficial properties of the oil and prevent oxidation. In conclusion, using olive oil after it has been frozen and then thawed is a mistake that can have serious health consequences. The changes in the oil's chemical composition can lead to the formation of toxic substances that increase the risk of stomach cancer, liver cancer, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and coronary heart disease. To protect your health and that of your loved ones, always store olive oil properly and avoid freezing it. Your health depends on the correct handling of this valuable product. 9. Using olive oil for cooking in the microwave, the risk of forming toxic compounds. Using olive oil for cooking in the microwave may seem convenient, but it poses serious health risks due to significant chemical changes that can occur during microwave heating. When olive oil is exposed to microwave radiation, its beneficial components, such as antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, are destroyed. This not only diminishes the health benefits of the oil, but also leads to the formation of toxic compounds, such as aldehydes, which are extremely harmful to the body. Microwave radiation heats food by causing the molecules to vibrate rapidly, generating heat. In olive oil, this process leads to molecular degradation. As a result, harmful substances like aldehydes are formed. These toxic compounds can penetrate and damage cells, causing oxidative stress, inflammation, and even mutations. This cellular damage significantly increases the risk of developing various cancers, particularly lung and esophageal cancers. Research indicates that regularly consuming food cooked with microwave-exposed oils can elevate the likelihood of developing these cancers by 20% to 30%. Additionally, aldehydes have a detrimental effect on the respiratory system, leading to chronic inflammation and diseases such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. They can also contribute to cardiovascular issues by damaging blood vessels and increasing the risk of myocardial infarction, heart attack, and stroke. To avoid these dangerous consequences, never use olive oil for microwave cooking. This method not only destroys the beneficial properties of the oil but also creates harmful compounds that can cause irreversible damage to your health. Instead, use olive oil in dishes cooked at low temperatures, such as salad dressings, marinades, or adding it to already cooked dishes. If you need to cook or reheat food quickly, consider alternative methods like baking or stovetop braising, which help preserve the oil's health benefits and prevent the formation of toxic substances. In conclusion, using olive oil in the microwave is a significant mistake that can lead to serious health issues, including lung cancer, esophageal cancer, and other diseases. The microwave destroys the oil's beneficial components, turning it into a source of harmful aldehydes that can cause substantial harm to your health. Protect yourself and your loved ones by avoiding this cooking method and using olive oil in safe ways that preserve its health benefits. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset, and safeguarding it depends on making informed decisions. 10. Using olive oil for long-term food storage, the risk of botulism. Storing foods such as vegetables or herbs in olive oil for extended periods can be a potentially fatal mistake due to the risk of botulism, a severe and life-threatening illness. Botulism is caused by the bacterium Clostridium botulinum, which thrives in low-oxygen environments like those created when food is stored in oil. This bacterium produces botulinum toxin, one of the most potent neurotoxins known, which can block nerve function, leading to paralysis, respiratory failure, and even death if not promptly treated. Olive oil is often chosen for preserving foods like garlic, peppers, or herbs because of its antioxidant properties and flavor-enhancing qualities. However, when these foods are stored in oil without proper sterilization and under anaerobic conditions, lack of oxygen, they create an ideal environment for Clostridium botulinum to grow and produce its deadly toxin. The toxin acts by blocking neurotransmitters in the nervous system, which can cause muscle paralysis, including the muscles needed for breathing, resulting in respiratory failure. Symptoms of botulism often begin with blurred or double vision, difficulty swallowing, and muscle weakness. If left untreated, these symptoms can quickly progress to severe paralysis and potentially be fatal. Studies from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, in the United States have shown that even small amounts of botulinum toxin can be deadly. Many cases of botulism have been linked to home canned foods, including those stored in oil, where the contaminated food often appears and smells normal, making the danger less detectable. To prevent the risk of botulism, it's essential never to store foods in olive oil without following strict sterilization protocols. If you plan to preserve vegetables or herbs in oil, ensure all jars and lids are thoroughly sterilized, use only fresh ingredients, and adhere to established canning recipes that specify safe storage conditions. Additionally, such foods should be stored in the refrigerator and consumed within a few days. Never store foods in oil at room temperature for extended periods, as this significantly increases the risk of Clostridium botulinum growth. In summary, Using olive oil for long-term food storage can be a dangerous mistake that increases the risk of botulism, a severe neurological disease that can cause paralysis and respiratory failure. To avoid these serious health risks, always follow proper sterilization and storage guidelines when using olive oil. Remember, your health and safety depend on your caution and awareness when handling food preservation. How to safely use olive oil for maximum health benefits. To make the most of olive oil and avoid potential health risks, it's crucial to follow a few key guidelines. By adhering to these best practices, olive oil can become a valuable component of your diet, delivering essential nutrients and protecting you from various diseases. Here's what you need to know. 1. Choose high-quality olive oil. The quality and origin of olive oil greatly influence its health benefits. Opt for extra virgin olive oil, EVOO, which is the least processed and retains the highest levels of antioxidants and beneficial compounds. When selecting olive oil, ensure it is sourced from regions renowned for their olive growing traditions, such as Italy, Spain, or Greece. Look for quality certifications like DOP, Denominazione d'origine protetta, or IGP, Indicazione geografica protetta, on the label, which confirm the product's authenticity and adherence to high standards. 2. Store olive oil properly. Olive oil is sensitive to light, heat, and air, which can cause it to spoil and lose its beneficial properties. To preserve its quality, store olive oil in a dark glass bottle with a tight seal to minimize exposure to light and air. Keep it in a cool, stable environment, ideally between 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, 59 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, away from direct sunlight and heat sources. Proper storage prevents oxidation and maintains the oil's freshness and nutritional value. 3. Consume olive oil in moderation. While olive oil offers numerous health benefits, it is also high in calories, with about 120 calories per tablespoon. To avoid excessive caloric intake, use olive oil in moderation. It's best suited for salad dressings, adding to cooked dishes, or making sauces. Moderation helps you reap the benefits of olive oil while maintaining a healthy weight. 4. Monitor the freshness of your olive oil. Olive oil has a limited shelf life, and over time, it can lose its antioxidant properties and become rancid. Even under ideal storage conditions, it is recommended to use olive oil within 6 to 12 months after opening. Signs of spoilage include changes in color, a foul odor, or a bitter taste. If you notice any of these indicators, it's best to discard the oil and replace it with a fresh bottle to ensure you are consuming a product that is both safe and beneficial. 5. Consider individual health needs. Olive oil is rich in fatty acids, which can be difficult for some people to digest, particularly those with gastrointestinal issues. If you have such conditions, consult your doctor before regularly incorporating olive oil into your diet. You may need to adjust your intake or choose lighter oils to better suit your digestive needs. 6. Experiment with cooking techniques. Olive oil is excellent for salad dressings, marinades, and enhancing the flavor of cooked dishes. You can also use it creatively in other cooking methods, such as adding a splash to soups and stews after they have finished cooking to retain all its beneficial properties. Additionally, olive oil pairs well with whole grains and legumes, boosting their nutritional value and enriching their flavor. The proper use of olive oil is a practice that requires attention to detail. Select a high-quality product, store it correctly, use it in moderation, and consider your body's specific needs. By following these simple recommendations, you can enjoy the full range of benefits this remarkable oil offers, supporting your health and longevity. Remember, each drop of olive oil used thoughtfully brings you closer to a healthier and happier life. If you have any questions or need further information, please feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already and click the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. We look forward to your feedback and encourage you to watch more of our informative videos.